Building a Scout Part 2 with the good looking bearded one. The back piece for the Scout. Okay, so as we did with the chest armour, we did a return edge of about between 3 and 5 mil. That should be enough. You see it? Okay. So I'll just go ahead and mark it on right now. So just like the chest armour, there'll be a 1 1/4 inch slot cut into there. So it's just the same as the chest armour, for which I'll show you now. Like so. 1 1/4 inches. We'll be talking about the chest elastic at a later date. So, okay, so let's have a slight rad there. Okay, then you just follow it round to the bottom of the chest, like so. So there is a mark on the tool for the bottom of the chest, the back piece, sorry. Now it's quite soft, so if you imagine the bottom of the back piece right there, it just slightly lips over. If that makes any sense. Okay. Right, so I'm going to trim this in a moment with the Dremel. I use this diamond cutting head. You could use this. It's the regular Dremel head that you get with a Dremel set. It's like a carbon type of cutting disc. The reason I use this is it just cuts through plastic a lot quicker. Probably get a pack of these, pack of 5 of them for, I don't know, £10 on eBay. But they're just as good if you've only got them, so don't worry. Next. Now for the noise. Again, I'm cutting it a little off the line, so when I sand it, I can be a bit more careful, because you don't want the Dremel to kick or anything like that and slide up the armour. So I'm just being cautious, really. Okay, so the next is to change the Dremel head to the sanding bob. So this bad boy. Don't forget your eye pro as well, guys. I've got a magnificent beard to protect my face, but you might need to get a face shield. Don't want any hot plastic spitting at you. So like I said about cutting away from the line, is made sure we don't snag the part that's going to be showing. So now I'm going to sand with a Dremel to the line. It's a lot safer with the sanding bob than it is the cutting disc. So it just takes a little longer, but it's worth it. Now I've sanded it all down. Obviously you've got this burr on it. So the big bits I'm just going to pop off with a Stanley blade, like so. 120 grit sandpaper. I use that. You can use 80 grit if you want. It's entirely up to you. I just find working with the plastic, 120 does the job. Just got used to it. There it goes. Just sand away all the rough edge till it's nice and smooth, I suppose. I'd keep the sandpaper on the inside of the armour, if you know what I mean. More pressure on the inside. There's less chance of dragging it across the nice clean armour. But for me, the way to have a Scout would be a weathered one anyway. So I'd weather mine and throw it all over the place, just to make it look battle worn. Okay, so next for me would be cutting the slots. Okay. You can do it whilst you've got the Dremel disc on, because I'm awkward. Another thing about this armour, if you own your own Stormtrooper or you've ever built a Stormtrooper, it's smooth on both sides. This is pin seal inside of the Scout. That's what they used on the originals. We should know. You might have noticed whilst I've been cutting, I've been using the Dremel for a good while now, and I'm sure you guys have as well. Quite often I'll steady it with my thumb, make my way around it, and so on. Or you might use a finger here or there. It helps a lot. If you notice, I'm not holding my thumb right in front of it, it's just under it really. So as I'm cutting, there's not much chance of me slipping and getting myself. But if it hit my thumb, the Dremel will just disintegrate. So okay, so again, inside the slots, I'm going to use a sharp Stanley blade. I mean, you can get a scalpel, it's entirely up to you, whatever's easiest for you. You can get mini files and sand it out. I'm just going to pop out all the burrs. Okay. Okay. So there's your finished article really. If you can look round it all, I mean, if we can get a close up on it, that's how she'll end up. Beautiful. Okay, that's the front and the back done. Now, if you want to get ahead of yourselves, what you'll need for this part would be 1 1/4 inch white elastic. Hopefully that's helped. We'll get on to trimming more parts of the armour in the future tutorials. Ciao.
There you go, simple as that. This is how we build stuff. So if you need a kit, you can get on the website. If, however, you've seen this and you think, this is not for me and I don't have the time, don't worry. We also have fully built commissions and fully built stuff. Or again, all on the website. Just click through, choose your character, it's all there for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.